I know many of you that watch my channel are also watching the channel of another popular YouTuber, as well as a very popular Rust admin. And while there are a lot of different things that he does behind the scenes that he'll probably never tell anybody about, there is one tool that he uses on a regular basis that a lot of people have been asking me about lately that you probably already have on your server and you just don't know how to use it yet. Hey everybody, welcome back to Rust Admin Academy, where I'm teaching you everything that you need to know about owning and operating a successful Rust server. If you're brand new to the channel, consider subscribing so that you stay up to date on everything that we're working on, and of course turn on that notification bell so that you get notified whenever I upload a new video. If by the end of this video you like what I've taught you today, do me a favor and hit that thumbs up. So the plugin that I want to talk to you about today is actually AdminRadar, and it's on UMod, it's free, and probably just about every server in the world has AdminRadar on it. And while most of you probably already know what the main purposes of AdminRadar is, you may not know some of the functionality that's hidden by commands instead of having buttons on your screen, like you might be used to. So for example, you might be used to turning on your AdminRadar and seeing this box of blue buttons that come up that allow you to change the filter to show you the various different things that you want to see. If you want to see NPCs, you turn on NPCs. If you want to see sleepers, you turn on sleepers. But what you may not know is that there's a couple of commands built into AdminRadar that don't utilize the button system, so you have to use chat commands instead. A good example of one of those commands is /radar buildings. What that's going to do is going to draw on your screen all of the different buildings that are around your server. And the name that you see associated with it is obviously the player's name that built that building. But what's important to know is this will show buildings that don't have TCs in them, because as you should already know, you can use the TC command built within AdminRadar that will show all of your TCs on your server. So I have my text really small on my server because I have good eyes and I can see that. But as you can see right underneath that attack heli, you can see a whole bunch of information about the TC in my base. Whereas this base doesn't have a TC in it. And if I do /radar buildings, it'll show me the name of the player that built this building, even though there's no TC in it. But that's not really what you came here for. You clicked on this video to see how a certain YouTuber is able to see where players are actually looking at any given time. So another one of the really helpful commands built into AdminRadar is called Radar Vision. So with that feature now turned on, you can now see that red arrow that's coming out of this player's face showing you exactly what this player is looking at. So you might be asking yourself, why is that even important? Well, it's kind of one of those things, to those that know, you know. It's important to know where a player is looking when you're trying to catch them doing something that they're not supposed to be doing. Can they see somebody off in the distance where there's physically no way they should be able to? Kind of like, why is that arrow pointed at that player over there that's hidden behind that rock or inside those trees or whatever? Why does this player know where that player is? Again, it's just one of the many tools that this other YouTuber uses on a regular basis, and I can show you this one because this is pretty mainstream stuff. Of course, there's a plethora of other plugins and other tools that this admin uses in order to determine who they should be looking at, and those are some very closely guarded secrets of which I'm not going to expose on my channel. But AdminRadar, it's important that you know that that functionality is built in. Everyone probably already has this on their server, so being able to see where a player is looking, most of us already have that capability. It definitely speaks to the importance of going over the doc pages that are associated with various different plugins, because as you can see, all of these functionalities are written in black and white. We all should have known it was there. However, I'm one of those people that didn't know exactly how he was able to see where those players were looking, but it didn't take me very long to figure it out. I recently made a couple of really short videos showcasing the upcoming changes that we can expect in October of 2024. If you want to check out one of those videos, click on that video on the left-hand side of your screen. Of course, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, click right down there. And if you want to support what I'm doing at Patreon, you can click on my Patreon link right down below. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you next week.